Nina, tell me all about Groot.
Okay, so basically, Groot is so much more than just the easiest paycheck that Vin Diesel ever cashed. He's also a space tree with a long list of special skills. He grows.
Red.
He dies.
Oh, no.
He controls plants.
Oh, neat.
He dies.
Oh, no.
He does healing stuff and does pretty lights and makes flowers for little girls.
Well, that sounds pretty nice.
He dies. See, Groot goes all the way back to the comic books of the 1960s. Far from bringing the danciest little merch bomb in the MCU that we know today, he was a tree monster from Planet X with a hankering for human experimentation. His plan was to make a bunch of trees grow their roots under a town, then use those roots as a net to pick up the town, then use the trees to fly the town into space through the power of, I don't know.
If you took a town full of people into space without a ship or spacesuits, everyone would die before they could be experimented on, right?
He wouldn't necessarily kill all of them.
He would.
Yes, Tom, he would. Of course he would. But he also so much more than that. The first Groot, despite his self-proclaimed invulnerability, was killed by Earth's humblest creatures, an army of genetically modified termites created by a scientist with no regard for nature's delicate balance.
Yeah, that's how I want to go.
Then another Groot got killed by the Hulk. Then another Groot got killed by space robots. Then that same Groot, self-immolated, died in a secret war and got smushed by the gardener. This guy is just bonkers for dying, but he always comes back when someone naps a cutting off of him and grows a new Groot. He just won't stay dead.
Well, why would he?
He would because he tree, Tom. It's not that hard. That's why contemporary versions of the character can only say, I am Groot. His vocal cords are all stiff and splintery.
Wait, how does that work?
That's how tree vocal cords work, Tom. Read a fucking book.
All right, what about in the movies?
Totally different. In the movies, Groot says, I am Groot, and dies, and I'm kidding. It's pretty much the exact same deal.
Okay, how does that one die?
He turns into a friendly bondage roll cage to save his buds from falling down.
But he doesn't die permanently because somebody saves a cutting.
Yeah, a really cute one. After that, it's pretty much merch o'clock. Groot got the Kinder Schema treatment, turning baby for the sake of better Funko sales, in a move that had never been used quite so effectively and never would again.
Except for Baby Yoda.
And Baby Sonic.
Baby Mr. Peanut.
Baby Blue the Velociraptor.
Muppet Babies.
Oh, Baby Shreks.
Baby Pogo.
Baby Stay Puffs. The RNC's famously heartwarming Baby Mitch McConnell rebranding, and so on. Still, the little wooden boy got into plenty of hijinks. He saw the cosmos, killed a lot of guys, and kept at least one toe as a trophy. And the most incredible adventure of all, he went through puberty.
Wow.
Then he went to a gun store with a stranger he'd just met who claimed to be a god and cut off his own arms so the god guy could try to hit a different guy with the hammer until he died.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Then at the end of Infinity War, he helped to perpetrate perhaps the greatest mass emotional battery on America's youth on record when he was turned into intellectual property funfetti alongside Spider-Man, Star-Lord, and every kid's favorite, Michael Douglas of Wall Street 2 Money Never Sleeps. Luckily, they all come back.
Groot, for lack of a better word, is good.
And even more luckily, the days of shamelessly shilling by turning established characters into baby versions of themselves seems to be in the rearview mirror.
Like and subscribe for even more highly cerebral content, mommy.
Hey guys, it's Tom from OK So Basically. Thank you very much for watching. Before you write a comment, you're right, I've never seen anything that you care about, nor am I very smart. Make sure you like and subscribe.